Hello there, everyone. Today we are going to be looking at the website sesamehq.com, which is a fantastic resource for teachers trying to organize their classrooms and manage everything that is in their lives. Today we're going to be looking specifically at how to make a lesson plan, but Sesame also has lots of options for creating unit plans, assessment tools, tracking students' progress, and sharing all of this with other teachers, which is just absolutely amazing. So feel free to look into the rest of the site after you've watched this video. I'm going to assume that everyone has created an account. They are free for teachers, although you can pay for more features if you'd like to. In order to create a lesson plan, first we need a group. And to do that, you click on the enrollment button here at the top. And we go over here to create, and we click group. Now, we need a name for our group. We will be creating a sample lesson plan for a grade 6 classroom. So let's call it grade 6. You can change the color to whatever you'd like. Let's go with red. And you can choose to either enroll students now or do it later. You have to have already put students into the program to put them in now. I've added a David Smith and a Ginny Smith already, so we can add these for an example, but you can do it at any time afterwards as well. Or you can copy students from a list if you've prepared that. The best part about this program is that the curriculum is already built into it for you, so you don't need to be writing out and hunting down all those specific and overall expectations every time you create a lesson plan. But to use the curriculum document in your new group, you need to add it at this point. So we are going to create a social studies lesson. So we're going to look for the Ontario Grade 6 Social Studies. And there it is, right at the top. So we just click, we can add that in here. If you want to add any other documents you can do this now. Maybe we want to do a language arts cross-curricular. So here's our Ontario Grade 6 language curriculum as well. And when you're done all this, you have your curriculum documents, you have your students, and you have the name of your group. You hit save. So now that we can see our group and our students, it's time to create a new lesson plan. So we can click on our group. And we have to choose when we're going to be teaching this class. So right now it's set to today, which it happens to be, but let's say we're going to be teaching the class all week. So we'll go from the 3rd to the 7th. We can save the timeline for our new group. And now up at the top we have the option of plans. Click on plans. Click create, and you can choose to make a unit plan or a lesson plan. They are very similar in how they are constructed, but today let's just do a lesson plan. Okay, you need a title for your new lesson. We added the social studies curriculum, so let's do Canadian identity. You can choose which day you will be teaching it on. It is defaulted to tomorrow. We can change that to Wednesday if that's the day of our lesson. And here you can type up your whole lesson plan. We start with a setting the stage activity. Maybe we're going to look at a map of Canada. And on a normal lesson, things are very segmented easily, so you can follow the plan very straightforward. There's a cool tab here called Insert Horizontal Rule, which lets you do that. So now we see that we've separated these two ideas, and if we hit it again, I can type in my core learning, and they are separated by a nice divider there. Now here is where we can add our curriculum expectations. So we can see here I've got language and social studies. If we click on social studies, we are doing a history, so heritage and identity. And our overall expectations, let's make an inquiry lesson. And maybe want to hit expectation 2.5 and 2.6. After you've done that, you click on close, and they're added right there for you. All the information without you having to type it out by hand. You can set the time for your lesson. 1:23 a.m. is probably not when we're going to have a lesson, so maybe it's p.m. Add a tag. This is a social studies lesson. And hit save. If you were to make your own lesson, it would obviously be in a lot more detail than I've done today, but I think that gives you a brief overview of how to do what it is you want to do. If you've made a mistake or you need to change things, the edit option is already here. It's become redundant, you can delete it, and you can even share it with other people on the website. So I hope this gives you a little helpful tips on how to get started on the site. There are tons of amazing things to do, so get out there and give it a try for yourself.